welcome to the channel. My name is Omar, and today we are jumping into Severance Season 1, Episode 4. Now, we last left off with Harmony, the supervisor, supervisor of Mark's department, snooping, rummaging around Mark's house while Petey was still hiding. Did a little snooping, a little rummaging. It looked like she took a candle. She definitely saw a candle and took a big whiff. And I'm pretty sure she pocketed it. And she also saw Mark's sister and her fiance. Are they married? Husband, fiance. Leave a gift at the doorstep of Mark's house. Harmony would take the gift. Of course, she would open it, and it turned out to be a book written by Mark's sister's husband. Sorry, I don't remember his name. I don't want to say the wrong name. I've said wrong names enough on this show. So he wrote a book, kind of looked like damning or heavily criticizing the whole severed process. And she, being Harmony, brought that book into work with her. So that showed me, and that kind of proved to me that she definitely is not severed. So not everyone in that program or in that department is severed. I guess we still don't necessarily know about Milchick, but we do know that Harmony is not severed. So is it in that department? It's just the four of them? Not entirely sure. We did see Helly try to escape again, and this time she was sent to the break room. Before we got there, we saw a trip to the Perpetuity Wing. The Perpetuity Wing seems to be a giant wing of this building entirely devoted to glazing the founders and CEO, the Egan family. And I believe the founder was Keir. Was that his name? Keir Egan. And then generation after generation of Egans take over the CEO role of the company. There was a whole wax museum full of Egans, a really creepy mouth room, a full-scale replica of Mr. Egan's house. Yeah, really, really weird situation there. And that is when Helly tried to make her break and escape and get a note out. And like I said, she was sent to the break room. So we did finally get to see inside of the break room. And there was, I don't know if you want to call it a test administered by Milchick. But Helly was seemingly forced. And we didn't see the process exactly of why she had to continue saying it or what exactly it was that forced her to say it, but she had to read this pre-written statement, and she had to read it in a way that convinced Harmony, who was overseeing this process, that she meant it. So she had to keep repeating this statement until Harmony felt that Helly meant it. So I guess that begs the question, like, is this a tactic to break someone? Is this triggering something in the implant that kind of will make you reevaluate and get more acclimated into the work life? I guess that's yet to be seen. And we did see Petey start drawing a map on the outside. So he was sitting in Jim's house. Jim, oh my God. He was sitting in Mark's house. Who's Jim? He was sitting in Mark's house and started drawing this map. And it started begging the question, like, was he able to smuggle something out? But it turns out, it seems from my perspective that Petey started the not unsevering, what do they call it? Oh God, the term is escaping me that they use, but the unseverance or the reacclimation process before he actually left Lumen. And so at work in Lumen, he was drawing a map of the facility, and he drew it on the back of the team photo. And I'm assuming that was to kind of implant somewhere in his memory the layout of the building so that he could recreate it on the outside. So he would draw it on the inside, hope that it would stick in his memory, so as he became unsevered, he would be able to draw from his memory and recreate the map on the outside. And yeah, it seemed to work. He seemed to be able to replicate the map. He would eventually end up wandering off into a convenience store where he started having some more of his nosebleeds and ultimately collapsed. Again, we don't know if he died. I'm not sure exactly. I assume we'll find out here in this episode. But yeah, he collapsed. He's on his way to the hospital, or I suppose the morgue. And yeah, when Mark got back to his house, he heard Petey's cell phone ringing because Petey kind of yeeted his cell phone once he saw that Harmony was there and started making his escape. So Petey's cell phone is ringing, and Mark sees it. Even in editing, I tried to go back and look to see whose name was on the caller ID. I just couldn't make it out. I'm thinking maybe it was his daughter. He did make mention of his daughter June, so that could be who was calling. But yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing here in this episode who it was that was calling Petey. Remember, if you do enjoy the reaction, to like, share, and subscribe. All the YouTube things. We do have full-length early access reactions over on Patreon. The link is in the description. Come stop by the Twitch stream some night. We'd love to have you. But yeah, without any further ado, let's check out Severance, Season 1, Episode 4. Let's get it.
All I can be is sorry.
Okay, she's reading the statement. Such a creepy setup here with this whole statement reading. And Milchek is just staring into her soul. There's some sort of data here, I guess, to determine how much she means it. What's with the little handprints? So they just keep you here reading the statement until you break. It seems like there's some sort of brainwashing thing going on here. I assume it has to do with the implant, some sort of trigger with the implant. I'll try again in the morning. Nobody is in the office. It's like Helly was certainly crying during this process. Like, what is her outie self gonna think when she awakens with this fucking gash on her arm? It's tomorrow.
Fuck me.
300 times?
259.
Just hearing a voice. I feel like we need to learn more about
for the harm I've caused.
Helly's outie.
Not made
Her outside self.
Sorry, okay?
I mean, eventually, you're gonna go so crazy for reading this shit, you probably will mean it.
No paraphrasing.
No fucking paraphrasing. It's crazy. So this is what Mark had to do when he was sent to the break room. Still thinking about why I said Jim in the intro. There's nobody named fucking Jim on this show. I knew who I was talking about. Let's not bad with names, okay? Picking up where we left off with the cell phone. Blocked. A blocked number, huh? I guess that's why we couldn't see the name. On the on the caller ID. So he did not get rid of the map that Petey drew. Yeah, he whips out the stapler.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. We met
Oh my
the
God,
other day.
that's
I'm Bert
hilarious.
from optics and design.
What are you doing?
Exactly
here?
how the wet fuck do you
How
know what
the
office
wet
is?
fuck?
My predecessor, Alice Kay, came here once.
You brought pre-release handbook totes.
Handbook
Seemed like
totes.
the right thing. Happy to personally offer that to Irving.
Yeah, let's take a tour.
Review. Directions are in the front bag, reversed.
Hard pass.
Yeah, let's definitely take a tour.
On
He's gonna die. Over in what's it, optics and design. Hey, welcome back, Helly. Have they sufficiently broken you? 1,072. Wow. Yo, that is insane. That's crazy. Man, it's crazy this building is structured in such a way that you need fucking directions.
I like to imagine my Audi's love made with a mill for two, which is obviously badass, but I do pity the husbands.
That's actually a fucking solid strat. Honestly. Game the system a little bit, think about something you're actually sorry about. So you feel a feeling of being sorry.
You'll learn, I promise.
I don't think she wants to learn.
Don't touch anything.
Touch anything. It's probably a good idea.
the big
Everyone's a little crazy in this universe. But fucking Herb is
the whole lot. It's been cycled through
really bought
all
in.
the departments.
Are they gonna hold hands here? Good to know there's enough downtime at work that you can go take a tour of other branches.
Really? Do you agree?
She didn't exactly agree. She said, I guess.
Great work.
Let's go, Herb. We got work to do. Can't be wandering the halls all day. What do we see? Ah, the book. I feel like you probably shouldn't just walk in there. It's an interesting place to leave the book. Trying to... Oh, she's looking at the map.
What's this?
Isn't? I thought we weren't
It
supposed
very
to make
clearly
that.
is a map.
We're not. I didn't. It's just something I found. I think Petey made it.
Oh shit, you didn't turn it in?
The break
I can't
room.
believe Petey was a mapper.
A mapper.
He's got wellness, man.
Vegan rule, render not my creation. a
Render
miniature.
not my creation
Why?
miniature.
What the fuck is this?
They look like houses, right? That's how houses look.
Yeah,
It could be a thing you don't know.
I mean,
it's not a thing.
that's
Clearly, he was
where
trying
the
to
severed
tell you
people live?
something.
No. The work is mysterious.
Mysterious and
important.
certainly
We
mysterious.
deal with the uncertainty it brings up.
Be less interested in being your family.
Oh, man. It's gonna shred it. I think protocol says
You're
turn
I
it
don't
in.
give a shit.
Mark,
What are you doing?
His ego's pissed because Helly called him.
Oh my god, dude. Dylan is his name, right? He's like my favorite character.
What is this?
Maybe it's another Petey message. Flip through, see if my name's anywhere.
Man. So interesting. Is she I mean, it looked like that shredder, the pieces were not very small. I think you could relatively easily put that back together.
So what's their space?
Bert's fostered a really
I don't know if you want to
environment. He
like hold it under your
understands
arm
the
like
skills
that.
of Newman.
Looks like you're smuggling it.
Okay, let's just
It's Cobell.
Mark, I'm just catching up with your trainee.
This is definitely extreme. I mean, there's no way her Addie's gonna actually see this video. Can she not do it? Hey,
Hey,
did she actually say it? What she needed to say? I think at some point here we're gonna have to start seeing whoever's above Harmony. She's not gonna be able. How is she being able to leave with the disc? So the whole alarm system isn't going off because she's being escorted by Milchek and Harmony.
I was never sorry.
I mean, what she recorded is not going to be on that disc, is it? Hey, welcome to work.
I understand that you're unhappy with the life that you've been given. Here it is.
Okay.
I am a person. You are not. I make the decision.
Yeah? Evil Audi Helly?
And if you ever do anything to my fingers, know that I will keep you alive long enough to horribly regret that. Your
Wow.
resignation request is denied.
Wow. So there's a lot going on with Audi Helly that we don't know about. I am a person. You are not. Dies. Okay. So we have confirmation that Petey is dead. I mean, you gotta answer the phone. You gotta answer it. I mean, how do you not? Really? You're not gonna show us?
And your mother.
Jesus.
Since Petey reintegrated,
The board's never
Oh
acknowledged
my God.
reintegration.
we have
Reintegrated.
to
That was the
keep
term I
this
couldn't
ship.
think of. The reintegration.
His corpse is scheduled to be destroyed by cremation following his funeral on Sunday.
So they have to retrieve Petey's chip. And I'm assuming that was extracted when he reintegrated?
Property. House.
Who do we have a photo of there? Was that... Was that a Keegan, or was that like her late husband?
The news report said that he worked at Lumen, so I thought maybe I knew him.
Oh, poor man.
Yeah, it is going to be weird to see
Oh,
Mark
that's
here.
At least now we both have a date.
Who do we have here? Is it a son? They said here he is. We know he's got a daughter.
Right. Red, please.
Hello. Were you a friend?
Maybe they said there she is.
He was my dad.
Oh,
Maybe I misheard.
deeply sorry.
Okay, yeah, I think I just misheard. Who are you, lady, and why are you asking weird questions like that? Yeah, he's my dad.
White, please.
We were close and everything. How do you know that?
So you
Petey
didn't
talked
even know
about
him
you
at
all the time. Kinda.
At work.
Oh, you're one of those. Do you ever think that maybe the best way to deal with a family situation
one of
is
those.
to just shut your brain off?
It's a pretty good point, June.
We're happy you're here. I'm gonna perform something for you.
Pretty good point. Harmony piecing out here.
And they aren't of Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams
Oh
of
my gosh, she's trying to...
and of things
She's
that
going into the
never
fucking casket.
sleep with exit light. Enter
Yeah? That's what we're doing? So is the chip still in there, or was that not extracted? Yeah, this is an insane thing to do.
Pray the Lord my soul to take.
Pray the Lord my soul to take.
Hush.
Yo, this is next level fucked up. I mean, they're gonna... I mean, I guess they said he's gonna get cremated. I was gonna say they would see the hole, but I mean, I guess if he's gonna be cremated... Did she get what she was looking for? Was it there? Man, that is next level fucked up. So I'm guessing Merc didn't take the call from the cell phone? Where exactly are we at here? Oh, is this where his wife died? This is like... That might be a wild guess. I'm thinking that's where his wife died? Maybe not. But yeah, I think so. Okay, so it was still there. So what was what was the procedure that Petey got, if not to get the implant removed?
You requested me, Miss Cobell?
Here invites you to drink of his water.
So Mark is gonna get a wellness
Felicia
test.
said you'd be here.
I have 4 more stops.
Man, I don't know what the fuck the dynamic is between these two, but it's
Would MDR consider joining me?
a little off-putting.
And so for that summer,
He never did turn the book in.
your job needs you.
I guess he doesn't even know that his brother-in-law wrote this book, right? What's our next play here, Annie Helly? What do we got in the cord? I thought she was going to do something with the shredded pieces of the map, but then it looked like
I ask people to
perspective was
sculpt
changed, so
how
it
they
was
feel
her
on
just
clay.
looking at the
Would you like to do that?
actual shredder itself to go do her whole spiel with the fucking with the fingers. Did she do something with the shredded paper? Ooh, candle. Interesting. Is that the candle that Harmony lifted? And Dylan's got the book.
Experienced by the author Rick.
Is she gonna really make it out of here with that wire? Okay. So she opened the elevator with her key card, and then threw the key card
D is for
in the
dreaming.
garbage.
The stewardship.
Why is there no alarm going on? It must be nothing to do with the shredded. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people in this division, and not just
Eyes for
2.
eyes.
Yeah? Seems like you're getting the hang of stuff here.
Is she gonna?
Cool.
Is this a noose? Oh, it's a noose. Yeah? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Wow. Okay. Boy, a lot to unpack. A lot to unpack here, boy. So, we start off with seeing Helly in the break room. It seemed like she was in there for like a day and a half. Over 1,000. I want to say like 1,072 was the number that they said the amount of times that she had to read that statement before they believed that she believed it or felt sorry, which is insane. Absolutely insane. Boy, yeah, The caller ID on Petey's phone was blocked, so we don't know who was trying to contact Petey. And we did learn whatever procedure Petey went through, it didn't actually remove the implant, the reintegration process. So the implant was still in him, which I find very interesting. Herb was given a tour of, O&D, Optics and Design. And it looked like not a whole lot going on there. It's kind of like filtering in and out artwork and just, you know, on a surface level, it seemed very innocent. Until we get to the end of the episode where we saw a whole lot of people in that. I'm thinking that was that same division, but a whole slew of people doing all sorts of stuff. The map that Petey was working on was discovered because Mark was checking it out. And Dylan and Helly got to see the map. Irv didn't get to see it, and I don't even believe he knows of its existence. It was alluded to, but there was no detail. So, like, Irv doesn't know that there was a map exactly. They did discover the book that was given to Mark by his brother-in-law and confiscated by Harmony. It was just laying around. So they did discover the book, and both Mark and Dylan have been reading the book. And we love Dylan. That's his name, right? It's Dylan. He's a hilarious character. One of my favorite on the show. He's great. So they both saw the map. Mark shreds the map. Helly. So initially I thought Helly was gonna, when she looked at the shredder, she was going to try to piece together the shreds of the map and put it back together, but I don't think that's what she was doing. She took the blade from the shredder and demanded that she record a message to her Audi, or she would cut her fingers off. And boy, we got a response from Helly's Audi. And Helly's Audi seems pretty fucking evil. We're gonna have to learn more about Audi Helly. But she basically said, you, referring to her inner self, her innie self, you're not a person. You just fucking work. I'm the person. You're not the person. You don't have a life. And boy, yeah, so Helly's Audi is pretty fucked up. Hopefully we are gonna explore more of her Audi self as we progress through this journey. We saw the funeral for Petey, the service, and we met his daughter and his ex-wife, the daughter June, who I have a feeling we're going to be seeing some more of just by the way she was kind of acting and being very observant of Mark and Harmony. And while the service was going on, Harmony literally drills into Petey's skull to retrieve the severed implant. So she actually retrieved the implant, which I thought got removed as part of the reintegration process, but apparently not. Boy, yeah, and so Mark was sent to the wellness room. He started molding some sort of tree. I don't know if we know the significance of the tree that he was molding. if it was like a tree outside of his house, or there's some other meaning of the tree, because we did see him visit his wife's presumed crash site where she died. Is that the tree that he was crafting with the clay? But man, at the end of the episode, Helly has had enough. She is not getting acclimated to this whole experience. So yeah, I thought she was trying to smuggle something out of hers, but turns out she was trying to, no longer work there the hard way, let's just say. Boy, something tells me that's not gonna work. They're gonna see her and stop her. At least I hope so. But man, this show really is doing a good job, at least through these first 4 episodes, of just presenting a lot of intrigue and questions. I mention all the time, just the tone, the aesthetic of the show it's very unique. So I'm here for it. I'm in for the ride, and I appreciate you all coming for the ride along with me. Remember, if you do enjoy the reaction, to like, share, and subscribe. Full-length early access reactions are available on the Patreon. Come stop by the Twitch stream some night. We'd love to have you. But yeah, until we jump into the next episode, we'll catch you later.